How's it, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody. Thanks for joining us once again. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been on the Hangout together with you guys, and wow, has it been awesome or what? The last couple of weeks have been just incredible for us. If you think you guys haven't been sleeping with all the excitement, well, I can tell you, Tony and I have also not been sleeping. Hey, Tony, what am I saying, eh? I got you at a bad time.
I'm doing well. Yes.
Sorry, Tony, I wasn't concentrating on your picture there. Guys, we've got some news for you tonight. Those of you who have kept an eye open on the Facebook post will see that we extended the deadline for the early bird tickets for the people in the Cape, which normally they expire a week beforehand. But because we're having the webinar tonight, and we just decided, look, let's give the guys another opportunity. It's been hectic, guys. We've been traveling around the country. Yesterday we were with a group of property investors up in Gauteng in Pretoria. We are extremely excited. I think it was like 70-something people there, and man, I think within the first 24 hours, more than 40 people already took action. So it is awesome. On Saturday, we were in Port Elizabeth, Tony and I. Friday night, I was with a group of people in Pretoria. So it has been hectic. And this weekend coming up, we're going to be down in the Western Cape. And I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to that. Yes, we've had some challenges. Those of you who have contacted me, a bit like me, a bit OCD. Guys, thank you for bearing with us, and thank you for your patience. We've had some challenges with the ticketing, guys, but I believe we've sorted that all out. The bulk ones will be going out in batches, and as the rest come through, the individual ones that are not linked to a group or need a specific message will go out after that. So we're looking forward to that. We're just testing a couple of things, including a scanning app. For those of you at the Joburg event, and there was that bottleneck at the registration, hopefully we've got that sorted now. So we've been working on a couple of things. We've been learning, we've been brainstorming, we've been just looking at different ways of how we can make this team that has grown so fast, so quickly, I mean, beyond all expectations. And with that, I'm going to hand over to Tony, because he's going to take us through the presentation this evening. And guys, normally we're on air for an hour. I don't know. I know we asked you for an hour, but I don't think we're going to use the full hour tonight. Tony, over to you.
Tertius, hi there, guys. Thank you. It's great to be on this webinar tonight, Tertius. Thanks again for setting it up for us and sending the emails out. I did a big mistake this morning when I posted the picture on Facebook about the time. So some of you guys are only going to see the recording of this, but heck, you know what? We're doing the webinar. So guys, yes, this past 3 months has just been amazing. We've changed. We are changing hundreds and hundreds, and now we can say we are changing thousands of people, because we have just passed 1,450 families that are already in the team, and they are doing what we are teaching them to do. And that, guys, obviously, if you're already part of TUB, you understand what TUB stands for. TUB stands for the Ultimate Business. And I had a few phone calls today, and we've been obviously working. And, as I was chatting to some of my top guys, and I want you guys to be clear what TUB is all about. TUB is there to put cash flow into your pocket immediately. And I want you to understand that. So there's a lot of people that's coming to us, and they want us to bring this project to the table. They want us to incorporate this into TUB. And most of those stuff are only taking cash flow out of people's pockets, So, I want you to understand that, we are very, very strict on what we do in TUB, how we do it in TUB. And I want you to understand that because of why, and the vision that we've got in TUB, is to make sure that we get as much as possible cash flow into your pocket. And I think that is why this movement has gone through the roof in this past three and a half months. And that we are the only ones, and truly, I can tell you guys, I haven't seen anything like this anywhere in the world. I'm not talking about South Africa. I'm talking about anywhere in the world, where, you know, we are so focused in what we are implementing for our team. I'm proud to say that 100% of our people in our team is not making money, but they are printing money. And you guys that are already in, you'll understand what I mean by that. If you are listening to us for the first time today, you know, you do not understand what we mean by printing money. And but I'm going to try to share as much as I can today with you guys. I'm going to, you know, show you what I can show you, because obviously this is a public webinar, you know, so this video is going to be recorded, this hangout is recorded, so you guys can share this with whoever you want to share. You know, so obviously I can only share what I can on this public webinar, but obviously at the workshop, which is a private meeting and where you guys get to attend with us, you know, there I roll up my sleeves and I get dirty. You know, I actually show you guys what we obviously can't show on a public hangouts and that. So, and we have to respect that. You know, we have to respect that. We understand what we are doing. Yeah, we understand what we're doing in our team. But you know, I just want to say, and I just want to add to every single one of you that has made such a huge contribution to your team and is going out and changing people's lives. I just want to say thank you. You know, it's amazing to see the leaders that we've got in our team. It's amazing to see the entrepreneurs that we've got in the team. And as like Tasha said, you know, we've been, this past 2.5 months, we've been flying all over South Africa. Annalisa, my wife, is actually laughing at me. She says, well, that 4-hour work week book that you're talking about, that has gone out of the window. You know, I think you're like sleeping 4 hours in a week, you know, that's all. And I said, yeah, but you know what? I've never been scared of working, guys. You know, it's like I told the investors, the property investors yesterday in Pretoria. You know, I grew up in a family that, you know, we were not a rich family. We come from a poor family. My dad came to South Africa from Madeira, Portugal, more than 50 years ago. He's already passed away, but, you know, he came to South Africa with nothing, no money, only with work ethic. And I think that's one of the things that I picked up from my dad, and actually not pick up, but actually dad forced me to work, you know. And so I'm not scared of working, and but we've been having a great time. We've been having a great time flying all over South Africa, going to different venues and just sharing our information with you guys. And it is so rewarding for us to see the results that you guys are getting. I mean, I've got people in our team that is making more money than me, and that is fantastic. Now, that is fantastic. Then I know we're doing a good job. So, you know, I just want to say thank you. You know, just thank you to every single one of you guys. You know, just thank you for looking after your family. Thank you for taking ownership. If you are the man, if you are the husband and you're doing this, thanks for being the husband in the house. Thanks for being the man and taking ownership. If you are the woman and the lady that's doing this, I've got the highest respect for women in that, because they multitask. You know, we men, we can only do one thing at a time. But you guys are a wife, you're a mother, and you are still doing this, you know. And so I've got the greatest respect for women in our business. They are actually, for me, they are the big leaders, the two leaders, and you guys are so amazing in that. So, but we're blessed, you know, we're blessed. I think our team is blessed. And so, yeah, I've got a few things that I want to share with you guys tonight. I'm going to do the normal presentation, and in the presentation I've got a few announcements that I want to do, and I have got, and that's why we've actually called this webinar for tonight, and that because the announcement that I've got today is very, very strategic. We are launching the 3rd mining platform onto our TUB pipeline, passive income pipeline.
So you've got have you got some good news for us tonight, Tony?
No, I haven't got good news, Tash. I have got some fantastic news.
Yes, bring it on.
So, guys, Tash has just helped me out. I'm going to quickly do the screen share to get the PowerPoint on, and you just need to tell me if you can see the PowerPoint when I get it on.
PowerPoint is, your screen is going and your PowerPoint is showing.
Is it on?
There we go. Your PowerPoint is on. Yes.
Okay. So, guys, what we are standing for and what we are introducing into people and I want you to understand, if this is the first time that you're watching this webinar, please go back to the person that invited you afterwards. After you've watched the webinar, please go back to that person that invited you to this webinar and let them get you started. Let them get you accounts open, your profiles open, and let them get you to start doing what we're doing. And the reason why we're doing what we're doing is because we work from home. I've been in business for more than 23 years. I've been an entrepreneur for 23 years, had multiple businesses, running multiple businesses at any given time. But 8 years ago, I decided to change my whole strategy, become a networker, started doing network marketing, and then obviously worked for the next 5.5 years building and learning in this industry. And then 3.5 years, I just got sick and tired. I got sick and tired of doing all the presentations, doing all the meetings, the home meetings, doing every night different presentations, different towns. And I just called it quits. I just said, you know what? I'm done. I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to leave the industry because I love the industry, but I just wanted to do it differently. And I decided then to go online and educate myself online. Luckily enough, I found one of the best mentors that I believe is one of the top guys in the internet. His name is Lawrence. And you guys, most of you guys already in our team knows about Lawrence. And so got to connect with Lawrence, learned in a very, very short time, got to learn a lot of Lawrence's techniques. That's what he introduces, that's what he taught us. And we took 9 years of experience in Lawrence and we compressed it down to 6 months. And for that next 6 months, I just transferred all the skills that I got from Lawrence onto me. And that has opened a whole new life. So today, we're still doing what we're doing. We're still in networking, but we work from home. We don't do presentations. We don't go and do home meetings or anything like that. We just use whatever we've been learned. And because of that understanding of network marketing, team building, we've put a formula in place. Now that formula, and that's what I'm going to show you guys today. Technically, you do not have to be a networker. You do not have to be a network marketer. Some of the projects that we've got in our pipeline, you do not actually have to sponsor any person for you to make money. This is where the quadrant starts working with us. So I'm going to share some of that information with you guys. So just bear with me. Now, before I show you what I want to show you, which is the top pipeline, I just want to tell you guys that we've got the cherry on the cake, and the cherry on the cake for us is the gold. And we've been in this gold business for more than 1 year and 5 months now, and it's been the most solid, best decision business that I've ever done. And we are very, very focused on what we're doing with our gold business. It's growing phenomenally. I think by this weekend, I will be giving the big announcement that we have just passed over 5,000 people in our organizations in 1 year and 4 months. And guys, the only way we could have done that is because of great leaders like what you guys have, like, the leaders that are on our team, because of you guys that we've grown, and obviously because we're following a system, and that system has proven the results for us. So what I do not want to spend time on is anything that's got to do with the left-hand side quadrant. The reason why we do not want to spend time on the left-hand side quadrant is because, it's only 5% of the wealth is generated on this side. And more than that, you have to sacrifice your time to make money. So the E and the S quadrant, we are not interested in that. We're not going to be spending any time on this quadrants. What I'm also not going to be spending, and this is the first time, that we in this industry, we are not going to be spending any time on the big quadrant. Well, we are spending time on the right-hand side quadrant because that's where 95% of the wealth is. But the quadrant that we are interested in, guys, is the investor quadrant. Now, the reason why we're interested in this quadrant, I want you guys to read what's written on the bottom of that picture. It's where your money works for you. Now, this quadrant here, guys, has got nothing to do with people. Absolutely nothing to do with people. So what I'm going to show you now is something that if you only understand what to do and how to do it, follow a proven formula. If you follow that proven formula, your money starts working for you. Do you need to tell anybody about it? Absolutely not. You do not have to tell anybody of this. Even if you do not tell anybody of this, you will still get a return on your money that's working for you. If you are obviously prepared to share it with other people, you are obviously going to make more returns and a better return. So that choice is up to you. So what I am going to explain to you, and if it doesn't make sense and if it doesn't gel with you, it's because you are thinking like an E and an S quadrant. You're thinking like the F, like the left side of the quadrant. It doesn't mean that this world doesn't exist. The investor quadrant exists, guys. There's very, very rich people, wealthy people that only operates in this I quadrant. Do you think they're going to share the secrets with you? Well, if you knew about it, then they would have. But obviously they haven't, so that's why you don't know about this side of the quadrant. And I think we have broken that code. We've figured this out. We've figured out how to do this. And more than that, we figured out a system to introduce it to you for you to get the same results as what the millionaires and the billionaires are getting in this industry. So with that said, I'm going to show you guys a little video. It's 3 minutes long. I want you to look at this video and just listen very, very carefully what is shared on this video, and then I'll come back to you guys.
Look closely. What do we all have in common? No matter what corner of the world you live in, you need food, water, shelter, and money. Half of every transaction involves money in exchange for goods or services, stocks, a loaf of bread, illegal drugs. You gotta pay for it. We spend much of our lives chasing money to make a living and accomplish our dreams. But it's also an instrument of destruction. Some might say evil, driving criminals to lie, steal, and even murder.
The existing banking system extracts enormous value from society, and it is parasitic in nature.
Money is a catalyst for the worst and the best of human endeavor. Before civilization, we created currency, fuel for wars, the path to power, champion and enemy of innovation. Money is so integral to our society and our global economy that its true nature remains a mystery to most. This is the story of money, perhaps the end of money as we know it. No matter how fat your bank account or how thin your wallet, to us it's all cold hard cash. There are some who want to kill it. Get rid of it. Burn your dollars, your euros, your yen, and transform every penny you have into ones and zeros. Digital currency, entrusted to the web and computers spread across the planet. Magic internet money. It's called cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Invented in secret, it was a gift to the world.
It's not just a currency, but it's actually programmable money.
A potential curse on bankers.
There's nothing that the big banks or politicians can do to stop it.
Breaking every government's grip on money supply.
What the internet did for information, Bitcoin is doing for money.
Could it be the new gold?
No, you have to really stretch your imagination to infer what the intrinsic value of Bitcoin is.
Regulators, the Federal Reserve, the banking system, at least understand this is a thing that they have to take seriously.
This is going to change the economic culture.
Bitcoin could be a microeconomic miracle worker, and it could be a macroeconomic wrecking ball.
Is Bitcoin the currency of the future? A godsend for criminals? Or a recipe for financial disaster? If you trust your money just as it is, we have a little story to share.
Guys, I want to introduce you to the world of Bitcoin. You know, I've started investigating this industry in January early this year, and 9 months later, I'm telling you, it was one of the best things move that I've ever done in my whole life. Never did I think that this Bitcoin or this cryptocurrency could make a difference, not just in my life, but in thousands of other people's lives in that. And you know, we were very fortunate that when we started researching this cryptocurrency industry, which is only 2 years old, guys. You know, technically, you know, the coin itself, Bitcoin, started in 2009, but it took about 4 years for this coin to get the attention of the market. And here by November 2013, the coin itself took the attention of the market. And within a question of 2 years, it has created a market cap at $4.6 billion in a question of 2 years, guys. The coin that started this whole industry, Bitcoin. And currently there's more than 2,000 cryptocurrencies in the world. What I want you to understand is that Bitcoin itself controls 85% of that volume. So one of the decisions, strategic decisions that I took when I saw this is that, you know what, if we are going to get involved with this in this industry, you know, I want to get involved with a coin that has got a lot of traction already, because I'm not looking at making money in the future. I need cash flow right now. I want to make money right now. And it was just a strategic decision. You know, I've met quite a lot of people in this industry now in this past 2-3 months. And some of them have got a different strategy. Some of them are starting with new coins and they're building it up and they're going to release their capital 3, 4, 5 years from now. And that's a good strategy, but that is not my strategy. You know, my strategy is, guys, I need cash flow right now. I need to pay off my debt as soon as possible. And I want to get rid of my debt immediately. And once that debt is paid, obviously I want to start pushing more money into more assets. And that assets, I only believe in 2 assets, which is gold. And that's obviously why we're in a gold business. And then obviously properties and that, because I've always come from the property side and I've been a property investor for many, many years. So that is what I am and that's what I believe in. And obviously that's what I teach. So, you know, if you've never been in this side, if you don't know anything about gold or you don't know anything about the property side, then I'm going to invite you to make sure that you get involved with us, get to our workshops, start learning what we're doing and do exactly what we do. So what's interesting about Bitcoin, and this is such an important slide that I'm going to share here with you guys, and if you can understand and just listen to my words that I'm saying, you know, and I've chosen my words very carefully, so you need to read between the lines. But Bitcoin itself doesn't belong to any country, doesn't belong to any government. It belongs to the community. Who's the community? The internet community. Who's the Bitcoin internet community? Every single one of us that has ever bought, buy, sold, sell any Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency. If you've ever dealt with Bitcoins, you are that community. Now, is it regulated? Well, it is deregulated. It means it's not regulated by any government or any country. It is regulated by the community itself. And one thing that when I understood this, I was very, very clear what I didn't want to become involved in. I didn't want to become involved in buying and selling. Because when I understood this market and understood Bitcoin, I saw the movement of the coin. And there's a lot of huge movement. I mean, the Bitcoin can go up to $270, $80, and it will drop to $220, $200 in a matter of weeks. So if you are not sure on how to control the market, and you can't even control the market, but if you're not sure on what's going on in the market, you can lose. You can obviously make a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot of money. So one of the things that, and the strategy that I took is that, you know what, I'm not interested in buying and selling of the Bitcoins. I'm interested in the mining capacity of the Bitcoins, meaning someone out there has to produce this coin or this cryptocurrency. And who is that someone? So we started looking around, and we found what I believe must be one of the best platforms in the industry right now. And some of the results that we had with this platform has been amazing. I started this platform 3 weeks after 3 weeks that it was launched. This company has been in the industry since June last 2014, and they've been testing their platforms, but it went live. And as it went live 2 weeks later, the 25th of June this year, I opened my profile. I transferred some dollars into there, you know, and I started with 7,000 Rand. So in South Africa, 7,000 Rand for people that's listening us from outside of South Africa, from America, our team from America and Australia and Europe. I only started with $560, guys. So I transferred $560. I bought some Bitcoins. I moved it to this platform and I started mining. So obviously I did what I did. You know, I introduced some of my team leaders into this platform, and this is how my account looked on the 20th of July, which was, you know, like just over 20 days later. I just had, at that specific time, you know, the income that I received from this platform has just reached more than $2,000 at that time. Now, on the 31st of August, I wanted you guys just to go back to the previous slide. On this slide, you know, I had just over $2,000 that I had created or received. But I want you to look at my mining capacity, that gigahash on the right-hand side of the screen. You can see 520 gigahash. So I only had 520 gigahash, which was a value of 286. And that was my mining capacity at that time. Now, on the 31st of August, can you guys see what has happened to my mining capacity? I pushed it up to $1,748, 6,678 gigahash. So obviously a drastic increase in my mining capacity, started getting better results. My total income at that time had gone to more than $9,600. Now, what I want to show you is the screenshot that I took today of my mining capacity. I want you guys to look where I am. I have reinvested my profits into the mining capacity. My account is already sitting on 14,871 gigahash, and currently my total income on this platform, and it's not even been 4 months yet, guys. So my $560, with that what I've been doing, that what I'm going to teach you guys, that what I'm going to show you guys, has generated more than $13,000 for me. And with that $13,000, obviously I've reinvested into mining capacity. That mining capacity currently is sitting on 14,871 gigahash, which is more than $5,000, guys. In South Africa, that's a lot of money. That, I don't know, I think that's more than 65,000 Rand in South Africa. And that is producing to me on a half an hour base. Every half an hour, this mining platform produces Bitcoins for me. So guys, this is one of the best things that I've been involved in. My mining capacity is delivering at a 20% rate per month, which is phenomenal. This is what we can show you guys. This is what we can teach you guys. We will help you to get started, and you can start getting the same results. You might not be getting the same monthly revenue income like what I get, guys, because obviously I build teams and I do what I need to do. But you guys can get, even without building a team. You do not have to share this with anybody. If you just do what I teach you and show you, your mining capacity will be 20% per month. And that, guys, you can't find that anywhere. So everything that we do gets verified to blockchain. That is very important. If it's not verified to blockchain, I think you better run away, go and look for something else, because you're just going to lose your money. So the blockchain, it's like the police in the industry that verifies that everything that you do is legit, that the coins that are produced are real coins that's produced into the industry. And And I want you to understand that whatever we introduce to you guys, all our platforms are confirmed on blockchain, guys. So the second project that we've got, the second platform that we've got, and the reason why we've got different platforms is to minimize our risk. You guys will understand that when you come to the workshop. But currently on the second platform, we are receiving a 6.1% mining capacity per month. Now, the good news, guys, is that we have looked, we have found a platform that is going to deliver one of the best results in the industry. Currently, it looks like, with that what I've been seeing on my back office, that the mining return per month is 5%. So now you're going to say, Tony, but why do you say this platform is going to be so good? Because it's from the 5% platform, it's the least from all the other two that I've already shown you guys. Now, what I haven't shown you and I haven't told you about this platform is that it builds on a binary system. Like if you guys remember in our gold business in the binary system. Now, guys, the good news is this third platform, the Bitcoin mining platform that we've got on this one, produces currently at a 5%, but the network side is built on a binary system. And I've done the sums, I've looked at it, and it is 3 times as good as what we're doing currently in our other stuff. So guys, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to teach you guys what we do, and we do not do anything different than what I've already shown you guys. We start with project number 1, go to project number 2, go to project number 3, and so on and so on. So we are launching this coming weekend in Cape Town. You guys in Cape Town are going to be the first ones to hear about it. You guys are going to be the first ones to implement it. Now, why do we want all of this? And why is it so important to start Bitcoin mining and becoming into the industry? Now, what very, very few people have, and what I think we are the only team in the world that's incorporated this into the system. Guys, we've got a debit card that gets delivered to you within 5 working days. Once you start, become part of our team, you will get this debit card. It's the first debit card in the world that carries Bitcoins. You heard me right. It doesn't carry a fiat currency. It doesn't carry dollars, rands, euros, pounds. This card carries Bitcoins. Why is that so important? Guys, you are going to mine, you are going to produce your own Bitcoins. Your own Bitcoins you're going to transfer to your own debit card. That you can go and pay for your petrol, you can pay for your flights, you can pay for your food. You can do whatever you want with that debit card. We've tested it, it works. A lot of our team members have already started receiving their debit cards, not just in South Africa, but in the rest of the world. And guys, this has been the game changer for us. Very, very few people have this. Very few people know how to work with this. And we're going to show you and teach you how to get your hands on this debit card. Now, this is when my debit card arrived in South Africa. I obviously, was nervous. I didn't know if it was going to work, but I tested it. And when it worked the first time, I already knew that we are going to be changing a lot of people's lives. Now, I had a few phone calls and met one of my top leaders this afternoon for lunch here in Pretoria. And he told me, listen, Tony, my debit card is not working anymore. So the reason, some of you, and this is very, very important, I want you guys to listen very carefully what I'm telling you now. If you look at your debit card usage, standard limits, can you see, guys, it says standard limits? It says value of the lifetime purchases, $2,500. Now, if you do not figure yourself, once you've reached the limit of 2,500 sales or purchases with your debit card is going to be, sorry, Tashius, let me just go back to my slide. Did I lose my slide now there? Just give me a second. There we go. Okay. Back on the slide. So very, very important, guys.
Sorry, Tony, your slide's not on, eh?
Okay, give me a second. Okay, I'm going to stop the share screen and then I'm just going to start it again. Just give me a second. Okay.
Screen.
I'm trying to see, where do I see share screen or stop screen?
On the left-hand side, the green button.
Okay, and share. Okay, is it coming on?
It's coming.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Okay, so I want you guys to understand, if you do not figure yourself, you will have limited use on your card. Once you hit $2,500, your card, even if you've got your Bitcoins on a card, you will not be able to use your card. So you need to make sure that the first thing that you do, as soon as you receive your debit card, that you have to go and figure yourself. Once you've figured yourself, that standard limits you will go to upgraded limits, and then you'll see that you will have no hold on your card, and you will be able to use your card with no limits. You will be able to use your card forever and ever. Obviously, there's expiry date on the card like any normal debit card and credit card. So once it expires, you just reorder a new one. So be very, for the current guys, make sure that you guys immediately KYC yourself, upload your documents into your ID and your proof of residence, and then obviously you'll be figured. I'll make sure that I record a little video and post it in the groups for you guys to see how to do that. So just make sure that you do that, and then obviously you will not have a problem with your. I've already done mine. I've already spent more than the limits on what's stating on the screen. So mine is working, and those of us that have already done it, it's working perfectly. So guys, our next event is in Cape Town. It's coming this weekend on Sunday. I'm looking, this weekend is going to be a bit of a tight one. Friday, I'm flying down to Bloemfontein. Saturday, I'm doing presentations in Bloemfontein. Then from Bloemfontein, I'm flying to Cape Town. Sunday morning, we're going to do the Cape Town workshop. The guys that are going to be in Cape Town, you guys are going to be blown away with what we are bringing to the table. You're going to be blown away with platform number 3. And the most important thing, and that's what my partners has asked me. My partners has asked me, Tony, bring to the table things that are secure, solid. We don't care if we make 5% or 10% a month. We just want to make 5% and 10% for many, many more years to come. So what we are constantly doing is we're constantly reducing our risk, and we are increasing our returns. So I've listened to you guys, I've listened to the team, and we are delivering that what you as a team is asking us to do. So if you haven't got your ticket, Tash is going to be explaining a bit more what we've done for you guys, but the early bird ticket is still available tonight until midnight. So get yourself hold, get the ticket, get your early bird ticket until midnight tonight. Failing that, you guys are going to pay the normal price, and I don't want you to pay the normal price, guys. The early bird tickets is available until 7 days prior to the event, like in Joburg, it will be the 1st of November. So the early bird is still available to this Saturday coming until midnight Saturday. So make sure that you guys get your, the 15th, where I wrote there Cape Town. I made a mistake. That's not Cape Town, the 15th of November. That's Durban. Sorry about that. I'm only seeing that now for the first time. So Cape Town on the 21st of October, Johannesburg the next week, Sunday, the 1st of November, and then Durban on the 15th of November, guys. So the ticket price to the event is 10,000 Rand. We've already got people that already paid 10,000 Rand. But for you that's listening to the webinar tonight, we've extended the hours to midnight tonight. You are able to get the early bird price ticket for 5,000 Rand per person. So we need to say thank you to Tashes, because he's helped us to ensure that we can still buy the tickets, until midnight tonight. And so, guys, we don't want you to lose out. We don't want you to lose your seat. Be sure that you get to the event. So Tashes obviously will explain a bit more about this when I'm done. But at the event, we are going to show you how we implement our risk management, guys. And a lot of guys that are coming now to us is people that's lost money in the industry. It's people that's lost money with Bitcoins, because they do not understand, they do not know how to work with this. So come learn how we do the risk management in our team. Come understand how we do the ring fencing. And because people are not doing this, that's why they lose money, guys. And I don't want you guys to lose money. If you follow our recipe, you're not going to lose your money. Your capital that you're going to put in, you're going to get your capital out, and you're going to start using your profits. And with your profits, you're going to start moving through the pipeline. And we'll show you and we'll teach you that. So we're going to help you to activate your account. But I want to warn you, you cannot attend the workshop. You cannot attend any of these last 3 workshops for the year if you do not have your gold account open. So be sure to open your gold account. For the person that is listening to this webinar for the first time tonight, please go back to the person that invited you or send you this link. Ask them to get you into the team. Ask them to send them the links. Ask them to open your gold account. Once your gold account is open, we will see you. We will see you at the workshop, and we will assist you with that. So, guys, I want to thank you. Thank you very much for your time, and I'm going to give it over to Tashius. Thanks, Tashius.
Okay, let me just unmute myself. Okay, I think I undid it now. Thanks very much, Tony. Guys, from our side, from Marinda and my side, I want to just say thank you to everybody who's been patient with us, especially with the issuing of the tickets. As we looked around and we found people that were able to help us, and unfortunately there was a bit of miscommunication here and there. You know, at the end of the day, we had to look around and find a plan B. So I'm going to just quickly share my screen with you and show you where those tickets are. We posted some of them in the Facebook groups today, so that the different events that were there have got the actual links. And Tony, can you just confirm for me that is coming up now?
It is on. I can see it.
Okay, so our ticketing system is now on Quicket, and we're busy just finalizing the data that needs to be uploaded to send out the tickets to the people who have already paid. Now, that ticket will be sent to you electronically, and I'm just going to take you through some of the process. Now, you can see here our next workshop is in the Western Cape on the Sunday the 25th. And then there's the Gauteng one on the 1st of November, and then the KwaZulu-Natal one in Durban on the 15th of November. So basically, you can go to the site. If you don't know exactly what the link is, just search for passive income pipeline or passive income, something like that. And this is the event page. So here you will see you still have the early bird ticket available. You can then choose your quantity, how many you want, and then it's a standard, e-commerce checkout facility. We have also introduced a early bird bulk buy, where you get basically 1 ticket for free. So you can then buy 5 tickets, and you will be paying 4,000 Rand per ticket. So that's basically just how that works. And we have also introduced a discount for you. So if you buy your ticket and you share it on Facebook to your friends, we will give you a 10% discount on the tickets that you pay. We feel that is a reasonable discount to deliver. And the good news is that we will be using that facility to actually show people, or to reward people for inviting others to our events. We can track those links. We know how many sales resulted from those, and we will actually be rewarding the people with the most referrals with a prize. So as from the next round of events, all the tickets will be sold on this platform. So here you can see you've got a limited time available. You'll see that there, 14 minutes left to complete the purchase, and you can do that either you can choose it either credit or check card, or you can do an EFT. You have 1 business day in which to complete your EFT, and there's the details that you require. And here again, your username. We're going to require you to have that username before the tickets will be delivered. So guys, that's the ticketing system. So the good news is you can start looking out for your tickets that you have ordered. We will start delivering those within, well, we've started already with some of them. And I will post on the Facebook groups when we have sent out those tickets, so that you will be aware. If I say all the tickets have been sent out and you haven't received your ticket, then you can contact us. Then you can tell me, listen, there's a problem. I haven't received my ticket, and we can actually go on. Something that I didn't prepare for you this evening, but I can tell you it's there. If you decide that you actually want to exchange that ticket for somebody else, let's say you can't attend for whatever reason, you can now do that on the website. So you will go onto the website, you'll log in, you'll say, I want to exchange my ticket, you add the next person's details, the system will then invalidate your ticket, the barcode will not work on entry, and the ticket will be reissued to the next person. So guys, I hope you can see that we're looking to put systems and processes in place to become more and more effective, because we are already seeing the growth that we thought would be 3, 4, 5 months down the line, and it's happened to us already. So yeah, we are gearing up. I can also tell you that we have a couple of strategic meetings set up with some IT guys looking at building systems that will be able to help you grow the business, putting tools and systems in place. It's a hugely exciting time. It's a bit tiring sometimes, but you know what? When we get tired, we switch off the phones, take an hour's nap, and then we wake up again and we carry on. So, Tony, I don't know if there's anything else that you wanted me to share about the ticketing. Just one important thing that I must mention, that as of this weekend, we are no longer receiving any funds. So those of you that do have the banking details of where we were receiving, our agreement with that company is now over. They are not going to be processing those funds for us anymore. We needed a vehicle to do that in. That vehicle is now the ticketing system, and it's taking a bit of stuff to sort out. But so please do not just deposit money into that bank account and then expect us to honor that, because all our ticket sales closed. All our ticket sales closed. And when I checked before I switched it off, we had nobody signing up. So up until Friday, you're still okay. If you missed all the deadlines or whatever, or you paid in money, then you need to let us know. Please send an email to accounts and also copy me in. So if you paid and you'd rather those people that have paid, you will have those details with you. It might be 1 or 2 people that the funds maybe did not show up in the account yet. But as far as I could see, there weren't any issues like that. But please do not deposit funds into the account that we've used up until now. And with that, yeah, from me, it's thank you. I see we are, where are we? We're 10 minutes short of the hour. So we've made it in less than an hour, Tony.
Fantastic.
Anything else from your side?
Well, I'm just wanted to say that I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at the last 3 workshops for the year. Then we're going to have a good break for December and January. And for 2 months, I think I'm just going to sit at home and enjoy my family.
You mustn't forget to do your work, Tony, because the one job that we'll have, whether we're on holiday or not, is we have to take money out all the time.
Trust me, I'm still a poorer. That's the one thing that I'll always do. I will always take the money out.
So guys, thank you. That's it from us for this evening. Thanks very much. And I'm so excited, and I'm so blessed by the stories I'm hearing out of the group. I'm blessed by, in my own family. I must just give kudos to my family. They're using this to get rid of their debt, and I'm just very blessed. And I want to tell you guys, this has made a huge difference in the lives of many people already. And the most difficult part of this thing is the discipline to apply it. So I want to say cheers from me, and look forward to seeing you either this weekend or next weekend up in Joburg, or in 2 weeks from then in Durban. Guys, have a fantastic evening, and God bless. Cheers.
God bless you guys. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.